Adult Learning, a PowerPoint presentation made for Life Skill Training Course 402, adapted from presentations given to WAFT and E&E tracks of the AGRM. I am Lorraine Miner, and I love to teach. This seminar is designed to give you methods and techniques to improve your teaching, and is offered with the belief that if the learner hasn't learned, the teacher hasn't taught. That is a scary statement for some of us, but is meant only to be a challenge to be the best that we can be. God does not call us to do what He does not give us the resources to accomplish. My strong belief is that providing the best atmosphere for learning, developing the best planning to meet the needs of the specific population, and using the best techniques for learning and retention is our responsibility. Why? Because it is a matter of honoring the Lord, who has given us the resources and gifts that we need. Because it's a matter of respecting the client. Our clients need and deserve the best. Some of them have already experienced a lifetime of disrespect from others and from themselves. And we have a responsibility to make the most of mission resources. We must not lose the opportunities we have because of bad practices. Because it is a matter of honoring the Lord, who has given us the resources and gifts that we need. Because it's a matter of respecting the client. Our clients need and deserve the best. Some of them have already experienced a lifetime of disrespect from others and from themselves. And we have a responsibility to make the most of mission resources. We must not lose the opportunities we have because of bad practices. So who are the effective teachers? We need not teach what we ourselves are not excited about, and to some degree either are personally very good at, or at least in a learning mode that we're not afraid to divulge to those around us. I agree with Richard Dodge, a Sunday school teacher in Nashville, who says, effective teachers see themselves as flexible co-learners who guide adults through a process of discovery, reflection, and integration. You see, an effective teacher is a conduit of information and opportunity, a coach in the game of life. So who are the effective teachers? We need not teach what we ourselves are not excited about, and to some degree either are personally very good at, or at least in a learning mode that we're not afraid to divulge to those around us. I agree with Richard Dodge, a Sunday school teacher in Nashville, who says, effective teachers see themselves as flexible co-learners who guide adults through a process of discovery, reflection, and integration. You see, an effective teacher is a conduit of information and opportunity, a coach in the game of life. First, we must enlarge our perception of the adult learner. Who are we serving? Who is in our classroom or our conference room? Not only do I need to know, but I sometimes can even admit it to the participants in a normalizing discussion, not demeaning, but acknowledging the concerns that they already know they have. The adult learner needs relativity. Retention demands a need to tie in with what I already know. I need affirmation of what I already have learned as evidence of competence. Relevant application is a key to continued motivation to learn. I have to be able to see some benefit to learning in order to want to expend the effort. The adult learner often has a misperception of their need for learning. I need to take this one slowly. Best that the learner discovers their need, rather than my pointing out to them. I need to develop a partner relationship, not a guru or an authoritarian approach. The adult learner has individual needs and learning styles. I cannot assume that I can treat the whole class alike. I need to have enough variety and technique that visual, auditory, tactical, kinetic learners, they're all involved. The adult learner is often affected by social interaction. I must be willing as an adult educator to be relational and to feel comfortable in a classroom where people want to interact. The adult learner is usually easily distracted and undisciplined in mental exercise. It is easy to go off on rabbit trails or detours off the concept at hand. I must plan for this in the daily activities. Learners are usually not risk takers in educational opportunities. Many homeless students come to us with plenty of shame baggage already, and they are not looking to acquire more. I must protect the atmosphere to prevent embarrassment. Summarizing, successful adult education has to be problem-centered, relevant and useful, personalized, individualized, and an opportunity to confirm personal responsibility. Seeing the education as an opportunity to improve status in life. Summarizing, successful adult education has to be problem-centered, relevant and useful, personalized, individualized, and an opportunity to confirm personal responsibility. Seeing the education as an opportunity to improve status in life. So how do I improve my teaching? I offer you the simple FAP approach. The F in FAP stands for focused. For every hour of teaching, you need 1 or 2 main points. Don't come in with 10 major unrelated thoughts and expect to see results. You start out the time saying what the class is about, you tie each point back to the main concept, and you finish the hour by review of the main point. Focused. Application-driven. There has to be a reason for acquiring new knowledge. Questions in review like, how will this help you in your money management? Or, what is one idea you heard today that you can use this week? There has to be opportunity to apply and apply immediately. The P stands for participation opportunities. There must be involvement in the adult classroom. Be alert to the attention in the room. Sleepy, glassy-eyed, worried far-off look, angry countenance. Observe and involve these. Discussion is a necessary component in every class. People learn more from what concept they formulate and state than what they hear from someone else. It becomes your own when you share it out loud. A technique called brainstorming allows many to contribute without fear of right or wrong answers. Gets the creative juices flowing, broadens perspectives, gives the instructor a sense of where the participants are in their own thinking. The role of participation is major. 3 major pieces need attention: planning the curriculum, planning the session, and planning each learning experience. Let's look at these. Planning this session. Expectations. Set them up. State up front what is the plan for the hour. Participation opportunities. First, there's involvement. Be alert to the attention level in the room. The sleepy, glassy-eyed, worried, far-off look, the angry countenance. Discussion. People learn more from the concept they formulate and state than what they hear from someone else. It becomes your own when you share it. Brainstorming. Planning the curriculum. Keep it simple, realistic, appropriate, achievable, applicable, conceptual, sequential. Pay attention to cultural norms. Acknowledge the ethnic diversity. Develop the basic concepts followed by objectives, followed by activities, and completed with the plan for evaluation. But distribute the plan to the participants at the beginning of the course. Planning the session. Set up the expectations. State up front what the plan for the hour is. Certainly do not lecture more than 4 minutes at any one time. Plan for participation. Plan time for reflection and review. in a variety of ways. Model what you're teaching. Give examples of how you do what you are teaching them to do. And then there is the planning of each learning experience within the session, within the curriculum. Connectivity. Every activity or newly learned principle has to connect to the overall concepts. We are studying one tree, but how is it part of the forest? Repetition is a good thing, often saying the same thing several different ways. Stated application is necessary. Be stimulating, somewhere between drone, boringly simplistic, and groan, frustratingly overwhelming, but be bracingly challenging, neither tiresome nor daunting. Here are 12 techniques to enhance retention. Repetition. You figure out ways to say the same thing several times in different ways. Sequenced. Well, the mind has to go in order, so make steps, process, procedures. Context. It has to be relatable to past knowledge base. Association. This is where verbal pretests are helpful. The construct, the big picture in which you put the detail. They need to see the bigger picture before they can associate the small. Application. The rapid application. Adults desire rapid application to practical problems in real life. Participation. Social involvement. This is a collaborative process. Individualization. Applicability. Let them be involved in the planning as much as possible. Make provision for a variety of learning styles. Give lots of affirmation for progress. And then evaluation. Find ways to reinforce. Well, please have fun with your great opportunity to impact lives by providing opportunities to think and to learn together.